Good afternoon, I'm Ryan Jilts, and this is your Barbados Today afternoon update for Monday, October 2nd. Glad you could join us. Top in the news at this hour, expect the impasse involving the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation and its management over pay to escalate further. Word of this from General Secretary of the Barbados Workers Union, Tony Moore, this morning, as the union summons its committee members to a meeting at Solidarity House at 5 p.m. She told Barbados Today the meeting will fully provide updates on the dispute between the union and the management of the CBC.
Of course, we have been saying for the last few days that the actions of the CBC management pretty much mirror what we have been experiencing with the workers of the Water Authority, having entered an agreement with them on March 24th last year, and recently hearing from the Water Authority that they want to depart from aspects of that agreement that was reached to avert the strike that was taking place for over a 9-day period. The Executive Council of the Barbados Workers Union met last Thursday, and at that meeting the Executive Council sanctioned, escalated and expanded strike action, including our division at the Barbados Water Authority and including all other divisions if it becomes necessary. So at this stage we have only involved the Barbados Water Authority, but if it seems that we're not closer to a resolution of this situation, then we will be calling on our other divisions, and we'll be meeting with those divisions this evening at Solidarity House at 5, and we will have a clearer picture exactly as it relates to those groups that we will be involving in escalated action.
From around 9 this morning, CBC workers and employees from the Barbados Water Authority staged a silent protest carrying placards on the outside of the two corporations in the Pine. CBC's BWU's Division President Kent Jerson said they will be out for as long as it takes to get the matter resolved.
Whereas their message to us that we could take it or we could lump it, we decided to show them that we had other options. And that's why we're out here. So it's incumbent on CBC now to decide if they will honor the agreement that we have, or if they will continue to dishonor it. We'll be out here, of course, until they decide to honor it. We want to thank the members of the Barbados Water Authority for joining us in solidarity. We really appreciate your presence here. I want to thank our team who has been out here for the last few days, rain and sun, and we commit to this to the end. We will be here until the end. United we stand strong, and that is the message that we want to send to them. We stand strong.
Meanwhile, President of the BWU's division of the Water Authority, Carl Boyce, addressing close to 100 workers this morning, said water workers were facing the same issues as the CBC counterparts, and they too are determined to get to the bottom of the situation.
All other departments, I believe the government, got their increments. Why are all the CBC and we're only going to fight for what is theirs? All the rest of the civil service get their increments every year, but we can't get ours. It is an injustice that's being done to we as workers, and we got to stand firm. And if we have to up the thing, we got to up the thing, because we cannot stand out here another day or two in the sun. We got to up the thing, and this evening the meeting at Solidarity House, we should be upping the thing to show us the CBC, Water Authority, and whoever that business is meant. What is ours, give us. So I don't want to go here another 2-3 days in the sun. Let us up this thing and done it. Yes. Because if we retreat, we will make to look foolish and suffer, and there's no retreat, there's no going back. We want all, everything we want.
A new system has been launched in Barbados to help stem bullying in schools. It's called the Safe Zone Report It app. Julie Sorensen is the Vice President of Marketing with Spring Geo out of Los Angeles, California. They're the group behind the application. She told Barbados Today they've partnered with Supreme Counseling to provide the service here in Bridgetown.
It's a reporting system where kids can anonymously report things that are unsafe. When they're feeling unsafe, they can use the app. If they don't want to talk to an adult, they can report it this way and the information gets to an adult. So we're really excited to partner with Supreme Counseling and to be here for our launch.
In Barbados, how does it work?
So there's an app that can be downloaded from Google Play and from the App Store, from iTunes, and it's called Safe Zone Report It. And you download the app, and then there's quick, fields to fill out with the information. And then the information is reported through Supreme Counseling, and they can get the help they need.
Once the incident is reported via the app, Supreme Counseling's Executive Director Sean Clark explains a message is sent to their offices and also the schools involved in the action.
It comes to Supreme, to my telephone, my personal email address, and it goes to the school as well. After that is done, the school must investigate all cases reported. Once you find out it is a legitimate case of bullying, then action will be taken. You will deal with the person exhibiting the behaviors, you will deal with the victim. The school will deal with it from their end, and if we see that there is any need for intervention, any need for therapy or counseling, then Supreme Counseling will deal with it from that angle.
Clark was speaking to Barbados Today following an anti-bullying march in the city at the weekend. As Barbados' Caribbean neighbours pick up the pieces in the wake of Hurricanes Irma and Maria, the Chief Executive Officer of the Barbados Tourism Management Inc., Billy Griffith, says Barbados should count its blessings. And even as he expressed sympathy and support for the island neighbours, Griffith said Barbados is still open for business. He was speaking to Barbados Today on the sidelines of activities to mark Tourism Week.
We're absolutely lucky, we're grateful, but I think we take a lesson in terms of seeing the type of destruction that can happen in some of the islands and the impact that it can have on tourism. So we really are taking it positively. We're trying to support our neighbors as best we can, but we really want to make sure that everybody overseas, potential visitors, doesn't believe that the entire Caribbean has been decimated, because I think that's the impression in some cases.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Morning, Miss Oya. Morning. You again. So you're washing cars now? Well, I can't keep up with you at all.
Yes, girl. You know they've got provision to selling slow. And I don't sell nation newspapers at all because them don't sell. So I washing cars now. I like to get up before 8:30 because I can't take the hot sun. You want the car wash?
No, not today. It clean.
But you're going in very early though?
Yeah, I just going early so I can read the Barbados Today online before work starts.
Right. But you can still let me clean the window for the $2. At least it's still cheaper than the nation newspaper.
All right.
I got a special boo here that I got it shining. Thank you. Enjoy your day here.
You too.
All right. What that paper is? She can see clearly when the dirt is gone.
The Barbados Today, news you can trust.
Motorists in Trinidad and Tobago will have to wait until year-end before they can start driving legally on the nation's highways at a maximum speed of over 100 kilometers per hour. Well, at least two of the highways anyway. Trinidad and Tobago's Transport and Works Minister Rohan Sinanan says the wait has to do with the fact that the bill for the new speed limit is yet to be laid in Parliament.
The Attorney General gave me the assurance that it will be laid in the shortest possible time and also debated. Once that has happened, the procurement will take place and then we will have the speed limit.
The bill for the new speed limit was not listed on the lower house's order paper or the supplemental order paper for the non-ceremonial opening. So how soon from the beginning of the debate to the passage by both houses to ascension to proclamation and so on before we will actually see that new speed limit being effected at least on the highways, right? The highways, yes?
Once the proclamation has taken place, we at the ministry are ready.
In other words, next year, January, December, this year?
I don't want to give a timeline because the Attorney General has to do the legislative agenda. Once it's debated, it's proclaimed, we are ready at the Ministry of Works. And I am hoping that'll be done before December.
At least 50 people are dead and more than 400 have been injured after a 64-year-old gunman opened fire on a crowd at an open-air concert in Las Vegas. People fled in panic as shooting broke out from a skyline room at the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino on Sunday night. The death toll is expected to rise in what is already the deadliest U.S. shooting in modern history. Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department says the gunman was found dead by police on the hotel's 32nd floor with numerous firearms being discovered.
A warm Vegas evening, a packed crowd enjoying the music until this. Automatic gunfire that went on and off. After dozens of rounds had been fired, country and western star Jason Aldean stopped singing, and the crowd fell silent. Still, many thought it was fireworks. Then the gunman opened fire again. Clear, the American nightmare was back. A man with a gun and a grudge, shooting from the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Hotel. Concert goers crouched on the ground, but there was no cover, nowhere to hide.
That report from CNN, and that's news. For the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Ryan Jones. Have a good afternoon.